Hi everybody and good evening. It's Ed again. Wanted to go through the last couple of days of trading. I've switched over to the Russell 2000 now that the Russell has moved back over to the CME. They have changed their ticker signal from our symbol from TF to RTY. So you can see it on the chart here. I switched over. I've been trading in Sim this week. I just got it switched over on Monday morning. I hadn't been able to get my broker to switch it over any earlier, but I finally got them to switch it over, and I started playing with it over the weekend, just looking at charts. Started doing some sim trading this week. I plan on sim trading for a week on the RTY, and if everything works out well, if all my signals are being respected, levels being respected, that sort of thing, then I'll go live next week. So I want to go back through the past couple of days, Monday and Tuesday, simply because they were a little remarkable. Let me go back to Monday, and here's Monday's. Is that Monday? Yes, that's Monday. 7:31. That's Monday's trading. You can see this. And what I will do, let me go back a little bit here and show you the chart. What happened was, if you'll look at the levels here, see these support and resistance levels, pretty much the support and resistance levels they were over for Monday. And the move, as you can see here, at cash market open, before cash market open, it was driven up to right around this level here, which is right above resistance. Right above resistance, and then what happened is it came back down past support. You saw that move first thing Tuesday morning. You'll see it. Market came up above resistance, and then came back down. So the exact same move. You can see the exact same move this morning that we did on Monday, and that was good. The run up overnight was that run up overnight, if you had been able to hold overnight, or first thing Monday morning, that was good for about a $500 move, and then the move down was about good for another $500, or actually even more than that if you took the move all the way down here. So that was Monday's. Let me back up just a little bit here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the chart. I'm going to put it in replay mode here for a second, and I want to show this guy. I want to put it in sim mode here for a minute, and I wanted to show you guys a little bit of what happened. You'll notice a couple things. Here's the levels where the support and resistance level was here. I wouldn't have gotten into a fake move here because this did not drop down below, so it wouldn't have triggered a sell here. But it did trigger a sell here, so I would rode that down all the way back down to the support level, and there's your nice trade. That was from 1429.7 down to 1421.9. So that was a nice little move. A couple of contracts there, and I believe that was a $1,000 move or so, somewhere around there, or $500 move. I'm sorry, for one contract. So, excuse me. Here's what I wanted to draw your attention to was the support and resistance levels. Here was a projected high. You can see it just right up here between the ATR and the ADR levels. See, that projected high was, interestingly enough, if you'd traded from the projected high right there, wait until it dropped down below the projected high, then traded down to the projected low, that would have been a pretty nice chunk of change right there. And interestingly enough, that pattern replicated itself today. Again, you're looking at a projected high up here. Was that our projected high? Let me back it up a little bit. Where are we? Okay, we're at. Let's put it here, and let's see. Okay, here's our projected high, and here's our projected low. Interestingly enough, and these levels project at midnight open. So at midnight, I knew exactly what these projected high and low levels are going to be. Interestingly enough, look at the projected high to the 1432.1 was a projected high. Projected low was 1419.2. Where did we go? 1419.2, 1432.1. So those levels were absolutely spot on. So I'm going to watch these levels. These things are all mathematically calculated. So I'm going to watch these levels over the next few days to see if the market is going to respect those for this week. Again, support and resistance, very, very nice trades today. If you'd have waited, I didn't hear, fortunately, and you can see that. Let me turn that off here. Let me get back out of, oh, sorry, trade simulation mode. I have to stop that. I have to stop the chart and then I can get out of simulation mode. So you can see trade simulation mode, you can see I lost 24 ticks here, and then I made 62 here. So that was a $500, basically a $500 day. So that was a nice $500 day there. And then that's by 10 o'clock you made $500, you walk away. If you wanted to, you could trade it back down to, again, that projected, back down to that projected low, go a couple of ticks above that, and down to that, or support, or that S1 level. The R1 level was up here, but the S1 level was would have been a good target between between S1 and the projected low. The projected low was absolutely spot on, perfect today. So that would have been even a little bit more money. But pigs get fat, hogs get slaughtered. So sometimes when you want to get greedy and you want to go for that every last tick, the market turns around and slaps you and you lose. Anyway, that's basically yesterday and today's trading. I just wanted to go through that and show you guys the charts. We'll see you again tomorrow and go through the charts for Wednesday and see how trading went. By the way, one more thing. That was the NQ today. This was when you see that cyan bar there and support coming back through support. You see that cyan bar there, and then all these moving averages coming up on the NQ. See the kind of fiddle around, but we have a very decisive turn up. The decisive turn up on all three indices are all three moving averages. That's when Apple made their announcement this morning. They were they beat expectations by like $3 a share or something. So the market responded, and basically when this was you could see the move start up at that point, and you're looking at like this level and this bar here at 4:30. At 4:30 in the afternoon, that's when they came out with their announcement. It was kind of fiddling around down here. You can see it make a decisive move up above the 89. That was your first clue right there. That bar, anywhere in here you get in, or you can just wait it to the top of support, ride it all the way almost up to resistance. Then it kind of pulled back. I do expect it to hit that resistance point at 59.3750 sometime this evening. I expect them to buy it up, and then it will fill. Probably go up to the projected high somewhere right in here, fiddle around, chop around, and then tomorrow I expect the NQ to sell off tomorrow, to come back down a little bit. I also expect here's the RTY, here's the Russell. I also expect for the Russell to do the exact same thing that it did Monday and Tuesday, or this morning. So, but we'll see. I will reevaluate the charts, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, about 8 o'clock New York time, just to see what our overnight has been looking like. If you'll notice, since Apple's a tech stock, that made a really nice move on the NQ. It was like a 160-point move. Over on the RTY, didn't do anything. So it was a non-mover for the RTY. But then again, the indices, that's just an indication of the indices doing different things for different markets. Anyway, Again, projected high and projected low work really well for the Russell Monday and Tuesday, and I'm anxious to see if that's going to hold for the rest of the week. Anyway, have a great evening, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Trade green.